You can imagine your whole life and thinking, right? When would people in the hood learn? And some people like to be censored, or some people like to use censorship of being nice. I'm not gonna be nice because I'm gonna keep on saying it because it's gonna come true. And I just hate the fact that a lot of black men in the hood, they come with this ghetto shit and they come with this street life and they bad, right? But I'm gonna say this, and I'm talking to every black man, because you try your best to be so bad, right? But what are we doing? Because you so bad, right? But you'll never stand up to any government around this world. You so bad in Jamaica. You so bad in Antigua. You so bad in America. You so bad in Canada. And this is why I look at all that shit as girly. Okay? Because you so tough. But you ain't never tough for the correct things. And it's not even for the correct things. Like, I'm going to say this. Because a lot of black men claim that they street, right? But the real street dudes, you ain't gonna never see them on the internet, and you ain't gonna never hear them talk. So we gonna really start to get this out of like existence for real, cause I'm gonna put that into play. Black men, you need to leave the so-called I'm from the hood or I'm from the streets alone, and I'm gonna keep on beating it in, cause you thought it was okay to follow the Italian gangsters and the Irish gangsters and all of that, right? But they followed certain situations and they got themselves to certain places, right? You ain't doing nothing but making mothers cry and taking people to graveyards. And I'm tired of so-called black men talking about this is a street life. It ain't nothing but a death life, okay? Because you think that you getting something and he gonna die in 2 days, or he gonna die next week, or he gonna die next year. Like, it's so sad that our people could really teach each other stupidity. Our people could really teach each other stupid stuff. Cause I watch dudes and females act like they tough, right? And when you look at simple things, right? Some of these people don't even know how to iron a pants. Don't even know how to read a book. So like, where are you tough at? And this is why I will say the government would always use your foolishness. Cause you ain't got no sense. And I'm tired of like us playing around with this joint. Like we playing around with this like street people or something like smart. And let me say this too, cause I wanna say I ain't talking about street people, but I'm talking about black people in the street. Cause don't matter how much you wanna, I'm a rub it in their face. Cause you wanna be like other so much black men and black women, right? But you scared to be like yourself, and you rather. Because people that's hearing this, right, they be like, oh my gosh, you hear what he's saying about the black man and the black woman? So what? Who cares? Because y'all want to be so childish and stupid, right? You want to make every problem, everything, because this would be a problem what I'm saying right now, right? But tell me this, and let's be real. Any one of you ignorant people that's hearing this, you ain't never help give out no food. You ain't never do nothing. So when you talk about you concerned, what are you concerned about? I'm sick of the fake black power people in this world and in America mostly acting like they care for the hood when they don't care for the hood. Okay? Because this so-called hood joint, It's selfish, and I'm going to keep on saying this. I'll get to it too, because a lot of people don't like to speak sense, and a lot of people don't like to be sensible. You want to talk about this gang shit, right? I'm going to keep on saying it, because some black men in America and around the world, they're scared to say it. A gang is just one man controlling many men and women and kids. But our people like to say stupid shit. Like, this is our, we grew up in a community together. Yeah. All of that is nice. It sounds neat, right? But I'm going to say this. Kennedy family was gangsters. They went to be presidents. What are you doing with your gangsterism? They was bootleggers. What are you doing? Nothing. But just dying. And then after that, you want to explain it of talking about you going into business? What business? If you was good, people like Nipsey Hussle wouldn't die. People like Pop Smoke wouldn't die. People like Biggie and Tupac wouldn't die. And sad to say, but people are so ignorant. People like King Von wouldn't have to die. But the shit is, people will want to point fingers at King Von. I heard many people call King Von a demon, right? Why must you point the finger at one young man when he's not to blame of how he grew up? He is not to blame of how his mind state was. And this is why I say a lot of people in the black community are straight retarded. Okay? Because you glorify the streets, right? But when a person like King Von or anybody else come to really step to business and start doing stuff that y'all glorify, you want to call him a demon. You want to call him a slayer. You want to call him different things. I want to say this to the black community. We all look stupid all together, because I'm going to get to this. You see how nowadays, right now in October 2025, where people want to say, is Bimmy a snitch or was Preem lying? Let me say this to you black people in the hood. Whether Bimmy was a snitch for 40 years or whether Preem is lying or telling the truth, check this out. You look stupid as a whole black community. It doesn't matter whether it's true, whether he was a snitch or not. And this is the thing about my people. We don't study the real problem. Because you care that Supreme is in jail for life, right? Never coming out of jail. Baby is out of jail. What is it solving? If he's a snitch, yeah, so what? So what? Like, what y'all gonna do? Kill him? What are you gonna do? And this is why I say the streets, religion, and politics is some of the worst things that ever happened to black people. Okay? Because it's very sad. Okay? It's very sad. And I will say from this moment on, I could care less if black people come on my live. Because you know what? A lot of black people that join this YouTube joint, I see you nothing but tearing your own people down. And you may say that, oh, that's not my family. That got nothing to do with me. Of course it ain't got nothing to do with you. And that's why they would always look at all of us as stupid fools. Because it ain't about that ain't got nothing to do with you. Because I hear people always with the nonsense. They're 9 to 5 people. I'm a gangster. Okay. Keep on up. Keep it on up. Because the same hood that you claim, whether it's in Brooklyn, the Bronx, Canada, Jamaica, I'ma say this. That's their hood. Okay? Because when they ready to come, and sweep up anybody and take you to jail, they are going to. Because they're going to do it anyway. It's coming. More and more indictments are coming. More and more people are going to jail in the hood. Now, if it was your hood, they wouldn't do that. But my people are so stupid that we will kill each other. We will do so much nonsense to each other. And when these people come in, right, and this is to show you that you have no leadership. When these people come, because they're not, you got to understand, they don't like us anyway. But they're stopping the crime in our communities that we don't stop. You thinking that if you think we don't stop the crime and the crime keeps on going on, you don't think that they're going to stop the crime in their country? Huh? Because you want to act like it's your hood, right? But it's not your hood because you don't fight for nothing and you're not defending nothing and you're not controlling nothing. Okay, so the more that you be unwise to thinking that it's your hood, whether it's Chicago, New York, or California, when you be unwise, that's when they show you who hood it is. That's when they show you who borough it is. That's when they show you who country it is. The more you want to be unwise, and the more you want to act like you a thug or a gangster or a gangstress or whatever you want to act like you are, they will show you that they're the real thugs. They're the real gangsters. They're the real steppers. Because that's what they're doing. You're just killing for money. And for a little bit of money at that. Okay? You killing people for regular thousands of dollars when these people are killing people for millions and trillions of dollars. So, I'm going to keep on saying this. Let this fall on deaf ears and let this go over many people's heads. And this is why I say I don't deal with so-called people that think they tough. Because if you was a real gangster, right? And you're a real stepper, you're a stepper for your people and you're a stepper for your legacy. But as I said, and I'm going to keep on saying it, the streets is bad-minded and the street could care less about black history or anything that got to do with black, okay? Because in the streets, when it comes to black people, you don't matter as being black when it comes to the streets, okay? Because a black man will continue to kill his young children. He will continue to kill his black queen. And he will continue to kill his black brother, okay? So let's just stop the nonsense. And that's one thing I don't like about people when they call themselves a real N or a real street dude or a real... No, you're not real when you can't be for real. When you would like to lie, but then you'll complain when the police kill a young black man or a young black woman. But we surely don't care when we kill each other. You got to understand, it's much worse when a family member kill a family member than a stranger killing a family member. But stupid black people will want to explain something to you. Oh, police brutality, this and that. What are we doing for police brutality then? Huh? What are we doing for black on black crime in our own communities, in our own hood? Nothing. Because you call it a lifestyle. I'm done. Game over.